Hello everyone. So first off, I just want to say thank you so much for 2,000 subscribers here on YouTube. And I'm doing something today that has been highly requested, which is to compare Copic markers and Ohuhu markers. So before recording, I actually had set up some comparisons or trying to find the best match of Ohuhu markers to Copic markers. So I will show a little image of that at the end of the video. And it was a little bit challenging for me to even do the Copic marker side, because normally I use more markers than what I used here. I decided to make Moana, sort of an image kind of like Moana. And I mean, the Copic marker side was pretty self-explanatory for me. I had no issues with shading or anything, because it's something I'm used to. The one thing I noticed about Copic markers, though, is that the ink only gets darker the more you go over it, and there's a lot more lighter shades that you can get with Copic markers a little bit easier, which is probably the biggest struggle when it came to the Ohuhu marker side, which you will see later on. The biggest pros about Copic markers, though, would be they are fairly easy to blend, they have vibrant colors, they are refillable, and they have a very small amount of feathering, so you don't have to worry about going outside the lines as much. And then, of course, the white Jelly Roll pen goes over it with ease. Now, onto the Ohuhu marker side. I chose colors that I thought would be similar to Copic markers, as I said before, but I found that these don't lighten as easy, or, they just keep their dark shade. They're pretty much just one color. They don't have multiple shades within just a single marker. It makes more sense if you use Copic markers a little bit more. I don't mean to come off as confusing, but I found that the colors are just very dark compared to what I wanted them to be or what they appeared to be on the paper that I had set out before. I also found that these markers feather a lot, so it's really easy to go outside the lines, which isn't good. And then the other thing I noticed was the markers bleed through easily onto another sheet of paper. Fortunately for me, I was using an art board, so I didn't have to worry about any ink going through onto another page. The last thing I noticed that was kind of a pain was my white Jelly Roll pen. I usually can go over the Copic marker with ease right after putting the ink down, but with the Ohuhus, I found that the ink kind of mixes with the white ink, so it makes an off color, that original color that I set down. For the price, I think Ohuhu markers are a great start for any young artists or people who cannot afford Copic markers. They're cheap and they blend fairly well and have vibrant color. So I guess the choice is up to you. I will see you in the next video. Goodbye, guys!